Hello everybody, my name is Palasid, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Randomized. It's been a month since I last played, but from what I remember, we recruited Heath, the Owl Man, swordsman, and we recruited another Wrath. Makes sense to me. And we also beat up a racist Duke. And by that, I mean we just sort of took it on the cheek and left. And this time, we're heading to Chapter 7, Siblings Abroad.
Lyn takes her leave of Erethen, finding no aid from its spiteful Marquise. Now she and her companions resume their march toward Caelin in earnest, racing against time with her grandfather's life as the prize. Harried and impatient, Lyn presses onwards. Suddenly, a young boy appears and pleads for their assistance.
Just gonna say right now, there better not be another dancer or bard. I have 3 of them, that's enough! I think. Alright.
Please! Somebody, please help!
That's enough. Get out now. I want none of your trouble. He is having none of it.
But sir, why? You were so kind yesterday.
I thought you were just 2 kids, a couple of traveling performers. But if those men are chasing you, you must be up to no good. Now get up and get out. You're a plague on decent folk. He is having none of that.
But...
What a mess. Our glorious party. Where are we, Kent? This is Kathleen. If we head due south, we'll pass into Caelin. From here, I say we're about 10 days' ride to Castle Caelin. Assuming we don't run into any delays, of course. 10 days. Wait a second, this is looking familiar.
Pardon me, but...
Yes? Can I help you?
You and your friends, are you mercenaries?
And if we are?
I need your help.
Milady Lindis, you mustn't let your guard down. Not even for a child. That child has a sword. Can we just pause for a second? I know. Forgive me, but we're in a hurry. Is there someone else you can ask? There's no time. Ninian's been... It's my sister. Some men have taken her away. Your sister? Did you say your sister's been accosted? No. He said his sister's been taken. You've seen the movie, right? Say. That's right, by some cruel, awful men. I don't know what I'll do without Ninian. Milady Lindis, we must help them. Nonsense, we haven't the time. The Marquise is as ill as we've heard. We must proceed. Kent, I want to help this child. Milady? I'm worried about my grandfather, of course. But this, I can't stand by and let a child be taken from her home. I see. I'm sorry, Kent. I'm your loyal retainer. You owe me no apologies. You must do as your heart dictates, milady. I will follow you, no matter where that may lead. Thank you. Ha! Such a noble speech! Ever the true knight, that one. Ah well, you're in luck, laddie. Let's get your sister. Will you lead us to where the men who've done this? Wait, what? Will you lead us to the men who've done this?
Uh-huh. You're really tough, so be careful.
Leave them to us. We're pretty tough ourselves, right, pal? And everything but the grammar depots. That's not. Exactly. No one can talk.
Ah, oh no.
Found him. Come on, it's back to Nurgle with you. Quiet now.
No, let Ninian go.
We ain't supposed to kill you, but we sure can rough you up. Get him.
You didn't see that coming, assassin guy?
Huh? Who do you think you are?
Lyn! He knows. Let the boy's sister go.
So, you want to help the kid, huh? What a shame. You're gonna die for something that don't concern you.
You think so, do you? Do we look so mean to you? I think you're in for a terrible shock.
Stupid girl. You'll regret those words. Take them down, boys.
And here we are at this screen. Now we can manage our units, unless we could last time. Again, it's been a month. Alright, so we have Heath and his infinite sword. Got Nils. Raph, who, I do remember this. Get that bow off him. It's a demon bow. We got Ninny's Grace. Florina has an iron axe for whoever joins that can use an axe. Probably no one. Knowing my luck, no one's gonna have one. Florina's probably gonna be useless in this, so I'm actually gonna not use her, just straight up. Well, I'm not using him either. Fake Raph is terrible. Unless that's the real Raph, in which real Raph is terrible. We have a lot of Ninny's Grace. Alright. Swap the formation up a little bit. Do you have any good lances left? You have 7 there. We're kind of in trouble here. Simply because, well, our units aren't really equipped to take down many mages. Well, except Raph, who can take down anything from like a million miles away. Whoa! I see we're facing a shaman, pal. I've heard that practitioners of the dark arts are fearsome foes. We'll have to be careful. What? Who are you?
Please forgive me. I never meant to startle you.
Yeah. Your robes, they look very religious. They look like religious vestiary. Are you an Elamine bishop? Try saying that 3 times fast. Yes, well, no. I'm only an acolyte. An Elamine monk, to be specific. My name is Lucius. Do you have business with us? I was at the inn when this child came seeking help. The innkeeper was afraid to get involved. He was unpleasant. He was just having none of that.
I wasn't afraid of him. I'm used to being treated that way.
Ow. That's awful.
May I please lend you my services?
I truly wish to help the boy, if only a little. Of course. Thank you very much. The blessings of Saint Elamine be upon you. Alright, normally this is the part where Reynold, a cleric wandering the lore, shrouded in mystery, would just nuke this guy. But we don't have that luxury. So, we're going to try and take him out as easily as possible. Alright, so, you guys think we just have Nils? No. Our Nils is Ninian, a Soma girl, fine, filled with the solemn energy. So she didn't get kidnapped. What are we doing here? But yeah. She looks like she'll need that iron blade. They have about the same constitution, so that's not bad. I'd rather have another Myrmidon than not. Plus, I can give her an infinite sword. Not as cool looking as, what's his name? Not as cool looking as Nils, but I guess he looks cool enough. Alright. Gonna throw Raph up here with the short bow. Hey Heath, why don't you visit this house? I could get some firewood out of it. Who's there? Who are you? Ah, you're just passing through? Pay me no mind. I was just thinking out loud. You see, there's an old tree on the other side of this mountain. It's just a dead old snag, really. I was just thinking of somewhere I could put it to good use. As I said, it's nothing that need concern you. Dead old snag. You mean this over here? Looks like we could break it. Probably would make for a good bridge. If bridges existed in this timeline. Wait a second. We got Heinz, one of the black thing. He's a Pegasus Knight. With a horse slayer. Well, he's in for an unpleasant surprise and of epic proportions. Go flying units. Be free. Oh, wait. This guy's actually kind of scary. Also, we don't know what Flux does yet. It looks like it only dealt the damage, but you never know when something's just gonna randomly be fatal. You know, in my luck, it'll happen sooner rather than later. Alright, Sarah. I don't know. What's that Vanos guy on you, dude? Yes, this is Vanos. Canon. Keith is Vanos. That's a thing, right? Anyways. We're gonna struggle to use Reynolds. I'd love to use him. What the heck is up with these stats? 16 skill, 13 speed. It's like the highest stats anyone has in this entire thing right now. Well done, Reynolds. You have my respect. In fact, maybe more so than most units we have right now. Let's do it. Let's take down the snack. I'll let you be here right now. There's no reason to involve you in this fight yet. Maybe soon. Maybe late. I don't know. To be honest, this isn't really a bad setup here. In fact, with the units we have, we can take out most of the problem childs. Particularly the mages scattered around. So far, we've mainly only dealt with melee units with the occasional, but this is the first time we're going to have, like, some major issues. And that iron bow just backfired. Thank goodness I didn't put that iron bow on that. Alright. That was eventful. Alright, now, I'm probably not going to use either of the rafts. I'm just going to say that right now. But back to my main thought, yeah, I'm just probably not going to use raft. Can't remember what I was about to say. How are you guys? I've been doing well. It's been like a month vacation from making videos. That sucks. Aha, killer butt. I'm just gonna start moving them down. I don't even care. Ninian, you go wait there for imminent destruction. Reynolds, you take all the good stuff. Yes, like that. Kent, you just go stand on a castle. I know it's not a castle, this is a castle. Actually, no, that's just a gate. But I feel like that's just the best course of action. Link can keep throwing spears at people. I forgot how weird some of these models look. Oh, we haven't even seen good old Reynolds. Yeah. So I've been doing good. I miss this game. I actually recently tried replaying the non-randomized version on a Game Boy. That was weird, coming back to not having 3 dancers. Especially not this early. Ooh, vendor! What do you have? I'm literally just gonna buy 2 of these. Because I don't have a healer. Oh gosh. I don't like not having a healer. Even if I never use a healer in the map, it still feels uncomfortable to not have one. Because the second I need a healer, I'm just gonna be like, why didn't I get a healer? And it's just gonna be awful. This bandit's gonna attack, but miss. And attack again, and miss. This went on for several hours. Yeah. Speed that up. Thank goodness this exists. I know a lot of the new games get flack for their, like, lack of coherent story or just very generic story. But mechanic-wise, thank goodness they added a speed-up button. like, it's hard to go back without that speed button. Especially on games like Radiant Dawn. Ooh, an iron lance. Why'd I get an iron lance from you? You don't even use lances. Did you want to use a lance? Are you randomized? He's not. He's dead. And I guess the guy I was talking to is also dead. This is very depressing now. Anyways, level up for Lynn. Good enough. We got this sword guy coming up. What's he got on him? I think he's only an iron sword. Oh, an iron lance! I don't know why I didn't be super happy about this earlier. I can send him up here, and then I can go give Lynn that. Yeah, sweet. We were running low on some good old iron weapons. And I'm gonna put you here. And you. Wow. I think when I made this, again, this was a month ago, and I'm a forgetful person, but I think I modified some of the stat boosts, but I don't think that's what it had in mind, because these are just really high. It could be that since some of these characters join later, they have bonus stats that make them better earlier, or, yeah, better earlier in this game. Or alright for when it should be? Yeah. I know what I'm talking about. I can talk. I am having none of the grammar. Anyway. Oh! I didn't know this. Apparently the javelin is super effective against swords. I should start keeping a list. Alright, I'm just gonna try and get Ken as close to the action as possible. I love knights, but if there's one criticism, it's that they don't move anywhere. And it's almost embarrassing in Fire Emblem Heroes, because there's nowhere they can go, really. Who can I shoot? Shoot you. This guy's pretty well protected, but not that guy. Well, that was impressive. It's just like, forward, shot, aerial strike. That's cool. Ninian being faster than anything. I really don't think we have anything to worry about. Speaking of Ninian, quick, give her this lance, and we're good. And I'm gonna send Lynn over here, visit this village. Sure. How much do you know about magic, huh? Magical attacks are special. You can't just avoid them like an axe or a sword. In fact, you can't avoid them like they're anything. They hit you every time. No, you can. Not even if you're wearing armor. You can't avoid anything while you're wearing armor, Kent. Who's tough against magic? Let me think. Well, anyone who uses magic or staves. Pegasus Knights too. You got others who need to battle magic users? I got something for them. It's a special kind of water. Pure water, it's called. Just let me sprinkle a bit on you. It'll protect you and lessen the damage you take a bit. Go on, take it. Don't be shy. It's not like I'm giving you gold or anything. This stuff's strongest when you first put it on. It gets weaker as time passes, so be careful. You heard it here first, people. Water evaporates. No, that's not what you thought I was gonna say? Oh, my bad for being too predictable. Hopefully Heath can take a hit over there. Will, you can dance over here. Aha! Ninian's getting danced to. Everyone wins. You know, I'm really wondering how supports are gonna go, because cutscenes have been activating like it's been the 2 units that have been recruited at this point. So, Heath, being Matthew, could support Sarah later on. So would this Heath and can see, I believe it's this Wrath. Would they be able to have the support conversations? I wonder. Ballista. Darn it, you can't kill it. This'll work. And your toast. That's a weird looking horse. It's purple. Where do you get a horse like that? I want that horse. Alright. You can go over here, Wrath. You can spend your lifetime in those mountains. Because that's probably the last place I'll ever move you. Alright. Black Fang doing his job. Not well, I should say. And here we have a space. Here we have a funeral. He should have watched his mouth. He didn't say anything. I mean, if he said something, I probably wouldn't have killed him. So, since he didn't say anything, well, he's dead. Jeez. This Reynolds, he looks mean. And I think his horse has human feet. Is it just a guy in a horse costume? Is it a luchador horse? I want to see that. Anyways. It's nice to see that some things are actually going well in this chapter. Like, this hasn't been hard. And now we're just gonna move everyone over. You there. Gonna move you here. Give Reynolds a chance to move away. I like Sarah's model in this. Which is saying something, because I don't like Sarah as a whole. Still really liking this playthrough in general, because I haven't lost everything yet. I think that's everyone that needs to be moved. Right? You got a happy-go-lucky dude over here, who's just waiting to get stabbed in the face. See? He was waiting for that. Didn't even move. And he's gonna bless us with Flux. The blessing is very ineffective. I guess at this point, I don't know, let's talk about some of the newer Fire Emblem games. Specifically, Dark Magic. I miss this old system of magic. Having light, dark, and anima? Okay, anima's not that cool of a name. It could be literally anything else and be a little bit cooler. But as a whole, it's better than just not having any magic whatsoever. Heck, I even miss the whole, I think it's lightning beats fire, or lightning beats wind, wind beats fire, fire beats lightning. Or I could have that completely reversed from Radiant Dawn. I think it was also in Path of Radiance. I don't know Path of Radiance that well. But yeah. I miss that. It's a lot cooler than just having random dark magic. Or in the case of Fates, just one dark magic spell. What does that even mean? One dark magic spell, Nosferatu. I can only assume that they meant to add more later, but they just never got around to it. I mean, they technically were making 3 games, even if they all use a lot of the same assets. You'd think they would have done some stuff about that. Let's see. I may have pulled, run the gun on this. Pulled the gun? I don't know, a phrase like that. Lynn is having none of that flux. That's going to be the motto of this episode. We're having none of that. And we'll let Heath Vanos go stab a warlock. That sounds cool, right? What's actually going on, Heath? Still terrifies me a little bit, but still cool. Kent, you move here. Alright, gonna move you here. That should be there. Gonna move these guys. And Nils can move all the way 2 spaces. Like a pro. I'm gonna end this here, and we wait for a second. Now then. I'm gonna send this guy over here. Hey, Kent, why don't you visit this? Blast, Ellawood's late. I wonder what's keeping him. Starting to think my axle rust over before he finds his way here. Well, I mean, do you know where here is? You're just in a house in the middle of, like, the woods. Is that something nobility does? They just do that. Alright. The end of the mission is to do this, but there is something I want to try, and this will answer a couple of my later questions. Also, I just want to point out, last video, when we pulled triggers, every character has a quote for that, but of course you can't have, like, 90% of the characters, such as Heath. Well, it's because every character is pre-programmed with a response for stuff like that. Certain villages, certain everything, basically. They reuse a lot of the lines between different characters. For example, Nils will have his own lines and doesn't really share them with anyone else. But Lynn, Ellawood, some of the later characters, Kent, they share some lines, I believe. Let's see. Huh? My lord? What brings you here? Matthew. Ellawood and I are here for our monthly bout. You're still testing one another's fighting prowess, eh? It's a solid friendship you two share, that you can practice so faithfully. If you don't sharpen your blade, you lose your edge. Hear that, Heath? Matthew? Sharpen your blade, or you'll lose your edge. So tell me, what are you doing here? The Lord Uther was curious about the succession issue here. Oh, the long-lost granddaughter thing, right? So, which way does my brother lean? By my assessment, he will back the granddaughter's claim. The Marquis's brother, Lundgren, is too ambitious by far. Left alone, we might wake up to find him at Ostia's door before long, asking for money. Sound advice, I think. My return to Ostia is going to be a bit delayed. Would you mind letting Lord Uther know? What? So the Marquis's brother is now your personal messenger? You always did have a good sense of humor, my lord. Don't forget my message. What impudence! Well, some people who play Fire Emblem Heroes may kind of be scared of that guy. Or not, depending on how good you are. Alright, Heinz. I think he's just one of the black thing. Yeah, he's pursuing Nils relentlessly. There you go. I'm just gonna wait here. Just in case, you never know. Normally this would be a lot harder of a battle, but Pegasus Knight bosses aren't intimidating. In fact, I'm just gonna...
Who are you supposed to be? Playing the heroes in some foolish knightly romance? You may think you're helping the children, but you're only rushing to your doom.
Heinz is... I guess Heinz is the world's first Dark Falcon. It's cool. Yeah. In fact, this is going to be Rat's last move for eternity. Heinz is going to do that. And... Ow. That was rude. And he's down.
You are only striking at air.
Well, I mean, you're on a bird. Horse.
You are too late. The girl's already dead.
The girl's in our party right now, you know. Alright. HP, speed, resistance. Nils, where's your sister? Ninian. Ninian, she's not here. Why? Where could she be? In our party! She was fighting with us. A villager spotted a group of men riding south.
The boy's dear sister. They must have her.
Come, we must give chase. But,
We won't make it. What if they've already?
are you looking for this girl here? Ah, brave prince saving the dancer.
Ninian! Ninian! Ninian!
She'll be fine, she's just lost consciousness. Who are you? I'm Ellawood, a foray. My father is the Marquis. The Marquis's son. She was with a band of ruffians. She seemed upset. She looked in need of rescue. Was I wrong to involve myself? No, you saved her life. Thank you. My name is Lynn. I'm from Sakai. I'm Marquis Kalen's granddaughter. Marquis Kalen? And it's nighttime now. And that's my story. It's not an easy tale to believe, I know. No, I believe you. What? At first glance, all I saw was a daughter of the Plainsfolk. Now I can see it, though. You have your grandfather's eyes. Do you know my grandfather? Marquis, Lord Hassan, is my father's good friend. I also know that the proud people of Sakai tell no lies. It's true, isn't it? Yes, thank you. I would not have expected any Lycian noble to be so courteous to a Sakayan nomad. Especially not since racist Duke up there. Arafan. Nerd. You seem to be in trouble. May I be of assistance? Thank you for your kind offer. This is my problem, though, and I'll deal with it. I see. I'll be in the area for a few days longer. If you need anything, please let me know. Lindis, I'm on your side. And by that, I mean I'm on your side fighting against Hector. Because he's on his side. Ellawood, thank you.
Ninian, are you awake?
Nils, is it really you? Oh, you're safe.
Uh-huh. These people helped me.
Who are they? I'm Lynn. I'm glad you're feeling better. Lady Lynn, thank you. I'm called Ninian. My brother Nils and I are traveling performers. We eat swords. Both of you? Your brother's a musician? How about you, Ninian? I dance. What? Oh my, you're a dancer. Saying later, please. Yeah, of course. A dancer? Your clothes don't look like that of a dancer. Your dancer don't look like those of a clothes. Oh, grammar.
Ninian dances to honor life. It's special. Sacred. Like stones.
A sacred dance? What does that mean? The dance I perform when we travel is just a normal dance. My other dance, though, when they caught me, I twisted my ankle. I cannot dance to aid you. I'm sorry. It's okay, we've got 3 of them. We're just happy to see that you're out of harm's way. So we're gonna put you in harm's way. Thank you. But I am concerned about your leg. You can't travel on it.
I have an idea. Would it be too much to ask that we travel with you?
I can't allow that. It's far too dangerous. We're being hunted. We never know when we're going to be attacked.
We wouldn't be a hindrance. We could even help you. Right, Ninian?
Yes, we might be able to repay our debt using our special talents. Special abilities?
When something poses a threat to us, we can sense its approach.
Truly? That's amazing.
We can feel it coming, but we can't do anything to stop it. You're warriors, though, so you don't have that worry.
What do you think, Kent? I think leaving them here would cause Lady Lindis more worry than having them travel with us. Sane? Oh, never mind, I know you're serious. Do you really want to travel with us?
Of course!
You have our gratitude, milady. Oh.
What's wrong, Ninian?
I've lost my ring. Your ring?
Not Nini's grace.
It's okay, we have 3 of them. The very one.
They stole it? Those curs!
Was it valuable? It was a keepsake from our departed mother. How are there 3? In fact, I think there are multiple in the normal game. How does that even work?
It was blessed by the spirit of Ninnis. There's no other like it in the world.
Liar.
And now we've lost it to those villains. There's nothing we can do.
You're right. Can I talk to you, pal? You heard all that, right? What do you think? I really love to retrieve Ninian's ring from her, but if Nils is right, those thieves might prove to be too strong for us. What should we do? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm up for this adventure in the next episode. I will see you guys then.